bail hearing for the alleged baby snatcher is currently underway in the Bellville Magistrates Court. Samir Jacobs is facing charges of kidnapping and defeating the ends of justice. The child's mother, the infant, was kidnapped, but the child's mother says she won't feel safe if this alleged abductor is granted bail. That particular hearing underway. Let's listen.
It cannot be said without evidence that she will evade her trial. Accused ties are in the province of the Western Cape, and thereby decreasing the likelihood thereof. Therefore, there is no likelihood that she could attempt to evade her trial if she were to be released on bail. In finding that there is a likelihood that Jacobs is released on bail would attempt to influence or intimidate witnesses or conceal or destroy evidence. The court is also mindful of the petition submitted by both parties. The court is of the view both petitions has no probative value. The other group is for the accused to be incarcerated pending trial, whilst other group advocate for the release of the accused. Clearly, the community have different opinions in this regard. In Solomons versus the State 2019, Volume 2, SA 833, Western Cape, at paragraph 34, the following was said: in my view, the community perception, that is whether they will be shocked and outraged if the appellant is released, or whether it will jeopardize the public confidence in the criminal justice system, cannot be determined with a reference to the number of people who sign such petitions. This may be relevant in particular cases, but the factors listed in section 60, subsection 8A, remain to be decided by the court through a value judgment based on the facts before it. In S versus D, JVV, and another Northern Gauteng High Court case number A721, 2010, at paragraph 45, the following was also said. In its judgment, the court of course sought to explain how public interest in a particular case should not be allowed to dictate to our courts what to do in a particular case. Perhaps it needs some sort of education to dispel any perception the public might have in a particular case or circumstances. As correctly pointed out by the court of call and other cases, in bail application, the issues are dealt with on basis that it is not much about the guilt or otherwise of an applicant in a bail application, but rather, like in the present case, whether the appellant should have been found to have established exceptional circumstances that their release on bail will not interfere or jeopardize the interest of justice. This court sympathizes with the victim, the family, the society, and understands the gravity of this offense. However, the court had to balance the personal circumstances of the accused, the society, the interest of the society, and also the offense committed. In the light of the above, I am persuaded that it is in the interest of justice that the accused should be released on bail. I am also mindful of the fact that the court should not set an amount of bail which is out of the accused's reach, as same will be tantamount to denial of bail. In the result, I order as follows. Bail is granted at the amount of 4,000 rand with the following conditions. The accused is forbidden to go to Mitchell's Plain and Strandfontein. The accused will report at the relevant police station 3 times a week. The copy of the bail conditions will be given to the accused, which stipulate the police station and the days and time she's supposed to report. The accused may not have any direct or indirect contact with the complainant or any other state witnesses in this matter. The accused is to attend court on all remand dates. Thank you.
As well, please. Can I request your worship that this particular matter be postponed for the purpose of further investigation? Notice Court's diary, I would recommend the 17th of September 2025.
For further investigation.
As well, please.
Mr. Mafuya.
At this particular stage, we are still awaiting the maternity test results, your worship. And there's an additional search that needs to be conducted, on which the IO needs to make an application for, as well, please. An additional IO statement relating to the 205.
All right, these are live visuals we're beaming to you from the Bellville Magistrates Court, and we've just listened into our news just in at this hour. The woman who's been arrested after snatching a baby, a 9-day baby at the time, in Bellville, has just been granted 4,000 Rand bail with a number of conditions, of course. Samir Jacobs had been arrested last month after that particular incident, which of course had taken the community aback. The story, in case you had missed it, is that she had assisted the baby's mother, some kind of social worker who was providing aid to young mothers at the time. We're told that they had visited one of the shopping centers in that community. That's when the mother asked to go to the bathroom and left her baby with this particular suspect. The suspect, we understand, then made a run for it. It was through the help of the community that they were ultimately found. We're told that the baby was unharmed and has now been reunited with her mother. There's still a whole host of questions. I beg your pardon, the baby has been reunited with his mother. We understand it's a baby boy. There's still a whole host of questions, though, about why this has happened and who this woman might have been working with. Part of the conditions is that she's not allowed to visit Mitchell's Plain and be in contact with any of the witnesses.